From the center of the art studio, this is your AUTV Sports Break. I'm Brett Alberts. Thanks for tuning in. In Ashland University athletics, the Eagle football team beat Walsh 21-7 this past weekend at home. The Eagles now have its first multi-game winning streak of 2023, as a second straight win has put the Eagles back to the 500 mark on the season. Quarterback Trevor Brzezinski had himself a game as he went 15 for 28 for 232 yards and 3 touchdowns. Running back Larry Martin was on point as well, as he finished with 18 carries for 131 yards. And through the last 2 games, the Eagle defense has allowed just 13 points, while the offense has put up 41. They'll go back on the road this coming Saturday, October 14th, with kickoff set for 1 p.m. for another great Midwest game, this time at Northwood. In other Ashland athletics, the men and women's soccer teams both collected wins this past week. In the first ever meeting between the two teams, the #1 ranked women's soccer team took a 3-0 decision over Thomas More on Saturday, which kept them undefeated in the season. Forward Danny Hicks led the way, scoring 2 goals, while midfielder Merrick Mahalik had the other goal. The women heading into a new week sit 10-0-1 overall and 6-0-1 in conference play as they gear up to take on Tiffin on Wednesday, October 11th, with kickoff set for 3:30 p.m. On the other side of things, the late charge by Ashland University's men's soccer team continued Saturday afternoon in a 2-0 win against Thomas More. Forwards Vander Roca and Pedro Faria both scored goals on the way to victory. With the win, the Eagles move into a first-place tie atop the conference table. And just like the women, the men will stay at home to take on the Tiffin Dragons in a game for first place on Wednesday, with their kickoff set for 6:30 p.m. In college football, the Ohio State Buckeyes beat Maryland 37-17 this past Saturday. Buckeye quarterbacks Kyle McCord continued his strong start, going 19 for 29 and having 320 yards and 2 touchdowns. Wideout Marvin Harrison was unguardable as he had 8 catches for 163 yards and a touchdown. Tommy Eichenberg led the way on defense with 7 tackles. Lathan Ransom and Josh Proctor both had interceptions to help the defense. The downsides for the Buckeyes were the injuries of Emeka Ibuka and Travion Henderson, but the Buckeyes still managed to win handily. The Buckeyes will take on Purdue this week on October 14th with kickoff set for 12 p.m. And that is it for your AUTV Sports Break. Be sure to follow us across all social media at AUTV. I'm Brett Alberts. Thanks for watching.